You know, yesterday, you mentioned it a few times actually since you've been in camp. I never actually knew this, but you said that you've got ADHD.
Yeah.
And how old were you when you were diagnosed with it?
Last year, mate.
Really?
Last year, yeah. There's loads of people who are actually like of a certain age, who get diagnosed way later. When the low bits happen, like it goes low. But then the highs are really high. My girlfriend Zara is just so steady, and it's so good for me.
Yeah.
Because when she goes steady, I'm going like that.
Yeah.
So it's so nice to have someone that's just like keeping you going.
Yeah.
My timekeeping's terrible. Sometimes I get quite selfish where like, and this is not just with hers, but like everyone, like my mates or whatever, my listening to Zara, whenever she's talking something, like Zara will listen to me, I'll come back full of energy, like, oh, you know, guess what, just done, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, what are you then? And she'll go, well, I blah, blah, blah. And I'm just finding myself like staring off at something completely different. And she's like, you're not even listening to me. And you sort of feel like you're a bit of a knob sometimes, because you're like...
But you would not be sat without it.
I would just say that you've always got loads of energy.
I have dick.
Yeah, you're
like,
not
seriously,
it.
bro, you're not a dick, man. Like, your energy is crazy, bro. And it's like what makes you great. He is literally one of the most fascinating people I've ever met. You know, I can't think of anybody that has the energy that Sam has, and that's what's great about him.
Weird, no one really spotted it beforehand at school, but if you look at all my report cards, every single one says the same.
Really?
It says, likable enough guy, but lacks focus. It's like staring you in the face. And if I'd known as a kid, not much would have changed, but like how you feel about yourself probably changes.
Yeah.
I remember crying into my textbook because I was like, I can't understand the words that are going into my head. And that was so bummer. And then like, just you want to do good, like you don't want to be mischievous or anything like that. So you're like, right, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
And you're like, open your little textbook, here we go, get your little coloured pens out, you're like, this is it.
Yeah.
Maybe a teacher's pen. And you just can't focus on it.
Yeah.
It's so hard. I'm not like ashamed of having ADHD in any way, but you know, I know that I would have felt better about myself at school if I had been diagnosed with it at a younger age. Because I really was just like, oh God, I just suck at everything. It's the small things that aren't even like a big deal that I really struggle with. It's kind of like when if I host something or anything like that and you get given loads of notes, right? I skim the notes, man. I just sort of, I go, right, what's it about? And then I just sort of ad-lib.
Yeah.
And I kind of did that at school. I just sort of like ad-lib and you just get by.
Sometimes people call me half-job Josie because they just can't help it.
Half-job Josie.
Do you get that? Do you get that as your job?
Yeah, all the time. That's literally my life, yeah.
I like finding out about people and all their different stories, and everyone's special and unique in their own little way, and everyone's got to remember that there's only one of them in the world and no one else is like that, and we all carry our own little bit of magic.
Do you know what, man? Another thing though is I want to be a dad at some point.
Yeah.
And like that's another thing, you've got to get a handle on it. Mate, you've got to look after like the child.
So you would be the most incredible dad.
But also you want to be not just the dad that's like, like you want to be the dad, like what you're doing, like sitting down and having an honest conversation, being able to listen, advise.
Well, trust me, all my kids care about is giving them attention, being with them in a moment, loving them, cuddling them. They just want to have all of you and to be as fun as possible and, you know, feel loved.
Big Marv, he's just a really thoughtful bloke and he's just such a great listener. And he's just a really good guy.
I can't imagine doing this without you being here and it being as much fun as what we've had.
No way.
So, like, keep it coming, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Seriously.
Yes, mate.
Apologise. Big man.
Great bad, baby.